price of cork has always been very expensive compared to other materials because it can only be harvested once every 9 years. Hello and welcome back to Mighty Machines. Today we'll take a look at the process of cork manufacturing, harvesting millions of trees to produce tons of cork. The reason why corks are only harvested once every 9 years is because it involves taking the whole bark of the tree. Workers assigned in that area use axes and other similar tools to remove the bark of the cork tree and large planks. The bark is the one they will be using for the process, but they will still need to make sure that the phloem of tissue of the tree is still intact to make sure that the tree will continue growing. Each plank of bark taken will be placed into a pile until every cork tree has been harvested. Once that is done, they pile up the bark planks. In order to minimize air movement and prevent microbiological contamination, planks are piled at a little angle onto stainless steel frames situated in huge concrete spaces. Then, they are loaded in a truck as a preparation for their transportation to the processing facility. Once they reach the processing facility, each piece of the bark will be unloaded and sorted according to their quality. Then, they are placed into this machine so they can be cut down into smaller pieces. To soften and increase its pliability, the corks will be boiled or immersed in hot water. Cork planks are usually boiled in stainless steel tanks. When creating products like wine stoppers or other items that need a smooth finish, this helps to remove any leftover impurities and makes the cork bark simpler to deal with. Planks are divided according to appearance, thickness, and porosity to create cork stoppers. Only the best planks are selected for manufacturing. The defective ones are ground and used to make other goods. The planks are machine punched to remove the cylindrical stoppers after being sliced into strips. Once that is done, they load these cork stoppers onto a conveyor belt that leads them to quality assessment. Size, color, and quality are taken into consideration when sorting the corks. At this point, any flaws or defects are eliminated. If yes, they are now subject to marking or labeling. This is to give identity to the cork stopper. Workers look at each of the corks and determine whether they are good for distribution. After that, the corks are packaged and sent to wineries and other clients worldwide. The use of corks is not limited to cork stoppers alone. They can also be used in our footwear, and one excellent example of this is the Birkenstock. They are one of the most famous brands in the market now because of their unique design, but how do they do it? First of all, the processed and shredded parts of a high-quality cork is constructed into a footbed. Then, they will be processed by adding in pure natural rubber latex to the cork mixture. This helps create an optimal balance between flexibility, shock absorption, and supportive pressure relief features in each footbed component. Following that, they will be fitted based on the sole attachment size. With meticulous stitching techniques meant to attach the two sections without sacrificing the shoe's general integrity or shape, the upper and footbed are linked together. They will then be smoothed out to ensure that the sole's intended form is maintained. They will then be put into this machine to undergo additional processing and a longer curing period. Before the workers move on to the last details of the shoe, each one is examined. At this point, depending on the model, other components like laces, insoles, or reinforced heel counters may be added to further improve durability and support features. All manufacturing processes involve routine quality assurance inspections. Before being shipped to clients worldwide through approved merchants, each pair of shoes is painstakingly wrapped to ensure that it reaches those seeking comfortable, high-quality footwear. Cork can also be used as a fabric. This is made in such specific and intricate steps. First of all, the harvested cork planks should be dried out for 6 months and then follow all the usual processes made to process cork. After that, they will be put through this machine designed to press them into flattened and pressed sheets. Suberin, a naturally occurring adhesive found in cork, is then used to bind a fabric backing to the cork sheet. They will repeat this process until they make a roll of cork fabric. This cork fabric is then transferred to another facility that processes cork bags. Cork must be sorted into sheets or blocks for the process to proceed. The workers then go ahead and put them together to create the body, handle, and other parts of the bag. To give the bags a professional appearance, stitching, padding, and painting are added last. Following quality assurance, the bags are prepared for delivery. Indeed, cork is so much more than just wine bottle stoppers. They can turn into fabric, shoes, bags, and so much more. Thank you so much for joining us today in exploring how cork trees are harvested and how they are processed in the things we see on the daily. We hope you've learned something from this video. We're also excited to hear about your favorite part of the process. Please share them in the comment section below. If you want to learn more, we also have a video on 8 jaw-dropping machines from around the world. Go ahead and check that out too. For more videos similar to this one, don't forget to like and subscribe.